Happy birthday. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's drink.
Welcome back. Another episode of Brass Eagle Blinds. I'm Doug.
I'm Nick.
And we've got something pretty unique today that I know nothing about. I'm completely in the dark as to what we have on the table for this one. I don't like it.
I can't stand this not knowing.
I love it. This was a special request by me because not only is it Valentine's Day week for you and that special someone, no, we didn't wear the pink for that.
No, that was coincidence completely.
Yeah. But it is also my birthday.
It's your birthday?
So I want to surprise Doug with 10 of my personal favorite whiskeys that I own. Doesn't matter what year, doesn't matter what proof, doesn't matter what it is. They're just my favorites.
If I release this on Valentine's Day, your birthday was then yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nick's favorite pours is basically what this is. I don't know what's in it at all. Nick knows what's in this blind, but he doesn't know the order. So we're both gonna blind them and rate them. But I know that everything that we're gonna have here is gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be great.
Nick has told me, again, I don't know what's here, but Nick has told me that there is a lot of money sitting on this bar top right now.
So it's become a pretty big deal.
Which makes me think maybe this bar top is not
any one of these.
Good enough quality.
If you had one of these in your collection, you'd be like, it's a good day.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. Just to prove to you guys that we did not pour these, Doug's Valentine was the one that mixed them all up in the order. So that's why I don't know what order they are.
Right. My wife helped us out with this one. So happy Valentine's Day, Sarah. Thank you for helping us with this blind.
And Jamie, who's working.
They don't watch these videos.
No.
There's no way.
Let's
With
move
number
on
one
to
here.
number one. In my head, I'm going to be thinking, what is this? And you're thinking, you'll be able to, some of these whiskeys, you're going to be like, you've had most of these.
So
I won't say.
Obviously, you can't. Don't give me hints.
No,
but
I really
don't stop yourself from, talking about it. Why is it that for our last few videos, it seems to me this way that our first pour. Maybe this is just in my head, but our first pour seems like it's old or like it's dusty, like it's just been sitting in a basement, like almost musty smell. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's just coincidence. I kind of get that off of this.
I think that's a key note that you and I just we look for. We want that, we expect that, so we pull it out of everything. It doesn't get by without us noticing.
That's really good. I think this is going to get that first pour treatment again.
It's like a ride, isn't it?
I don't know. This one's throwing me for a loop. I so wish that I knew if there was even finishes in here. Yeah. I have no idea.
This is killing him. And he won't know until the end of this video. Just like, you guys are going to know.
Yeah, right.
The bottle's going to be on the corner and he's going to be like,
oh man. Made that mistake once. You guys have no idea what we're drinking.
There's a couple bottles on here. If we don't have major expressions, you're going to call us idiots.
Calling us idiots. I think that's just going to happen.
Yeah. Yup.
Regardless of how this
call us
goes.
what you want. We're drinking the good shit today.
Right. That one's going to get a 7.2.
I got a 7.9 on that one.
7.9. Okay.
So you've got a Johnny.
Yeah.
I have a Liga Privada number 9, one of my favorites.
Liga Privada number 9s are so good.
They're in
my top 5.
Yeah, I wanted to have a good stick with a good pour.
Yep. Johnny Tobacconauts never failed. They can be hard to find sometimes, unless you know someone local. Thank you, Denise, for bringing these in.
DC Denise.
I keep asking you about the Liga Privadas. I don't, but we'll get there one day, maybe. Number 2.
Not a bad start though.
Not a bad start.
Would you drink that if I poured? I would drink glasses of that.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be.
I mean, if there's something here I wouldn't drink glasses of, then why is it in my top 10?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
This smells amazing.
It does. I've been saying that they have a deeper smell, a lot lately when it applies. I think what I really mean by that is it has a richer smell. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh jeez, it got really.
That is so viscous. That coats your mouth. Oh my gosh.
That's a perfect pour. It's a perfect pour.
That's awesome. This is pour number 2, and it's gonna get
Make sure you save some.
an incredibly high score. This might get the highest score that I've ever given anything. I'm gonna score this really high, and I'm drinking all of it. I'm not gonna be able to go back, but I don't think I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna score this, well, I'm gonna finish
Well,
this
let's
first.
finish it.
I'm gonna finish
Cheers.
it. Yeah, no kidding. That is amazing. Man, that is fruity.
Yeah.
Oh, it's thick. It sticks with you forever. I'm scoring that one a 9.4.
9.4.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, is it?
9,
Wow.
9.2 or 9.3 was my highest ever.
Yeah.
That's a 9.4.
Yeah, that's a 9.4. That's amazing. Well, I'm
9.4.
sorry, 3 through 10, but you've got a
I'm-
lot of work to do.
You know what? I know what's in here. I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah?
I bet we get some.
Oh man,
That's not- that might not even
think
be
we
the-
might get above a 9.4?
I do.
Ah.
If not, you're gonna have at least 3 9s in here.
That makes me very happy. Holy shit! Is this the whole thing gonna be this way?
Yes, it is. I chose my favorite.
Number 1 was probably like a super sought after whiskey, and now after nosing these two, I'm like, number 1's a piece of shit.
I know, right? And after we drank that, I said if I had that bottle, I'd be happy.
My God. Just so everybody out there knows, we tend to, well, we try to at least, shoot a couple videos every single time that we shoot. This is our first video of the night.
This was my first, well, almost my first pours of the day.
We had 3 pours before we started.
I had 2.
Okay, two or three pours.
One of those was
That
heavy.
was 130 something proof.
34,
Anyway,
and it was heavy.
there's 10 of these. I'm gonna have a hard time not finishing
Well,
like every single glass.
none of these are going into an infinity bottle.
I might be asleep for video number 2.
We need a
God,
taco.
nobody cares.
I think I know what
Oh
this
my
one is.
God.
I think I know this one.
Holy shit, that smells so good.
I
That's
think it's
lower
one
proof.
of 2 bottles in my head.
That's lower proof. That is incredible. The second that
There
it
are-
touched my mouth,
Yeah.
it was I got a cooling effect. It didn't have that flavor. It didn't have like a spearmint or anything like that kind of flavor to it, but it was cooling. It cooled my mouth out. That has an amazing nose on it.
Yes, it does. And I get a lot of points for that.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
The finish is softer.
It's a softer finish. It's not as viscous. So the mouthfeel, I know a lot of people hate that word, but the mouthfeel isn't quite there for me. It's still going to do well, but it's for me, the nose is the only thing that comes close to that second pour on this one.
Yeah.
So I went with a 7.9 on that one.
I gave it a 7.5. Just
Okay.
a little bit less.
Yeah. All right, moving on to number 4.
All per early on 4. I get like nutmeg and like bacon spice in the nose.
There was a part in our Krampus video where I smelled one of the things and I was like, why do they all smell like this? And I was
the Krampus.
pissed about it.
Yeah.
In this video,
I'm
all
good with the smell.
like there's definite similarities between everything that I've smelled so far, and it's glorious.
Well, none of
Every
these are
single
like
one.
super young either. Though. These all most
Oh,
most of
I'm
these
sure.
most of these are over 10 years old.
I bet, yeah.
Most of them, if not all of them.
I would expect nothing less, yeah.
I think the youngest one I have here is a 9-year-old. By the way, this has a lot of like tropical fruits too in the nose.
We're jumping back up into that. What I'm thinking is,
It's got good
it's probably that
proof too.
120-ish,
Yeah.
between
That's
120,
good.
130,
This-
somewhere there.
This is back up there again.
Yep. Immediately, my brain said
I get
8.3.
mango.
That brain said my brain.
You said
Your
8.3?
brain. 8.3.
This is higher for me than that. That's an 8.7 for me. Oh, sorry. 8. Yeah, 8.7.
Anything negative that we say about these, take it with a grain of salt, because it's hard to find flaws with anything that we're drinking right now. So we're searching.
Yeah.
Number 5. Okay. This one looks great.
Been sitting here a minute and give it a little.
That smells absolutely fantastic.
I'd say 3 of these 5 smell the exact same.
If I'm judging on nose, palate, and mouthfeel and palate, and
10, 10, 10, 9, 10.
The nose is like, yeah, exactly. The nose hasn't been below a 9.4 in my head yet.
That's a key component. Now, does it come through? Let's see.
Gosh, that smells good.
Ooh, that's some heat.
It's really not. It's not hot juice.
I did
You think
slosh.
so?
Well,
I don't think so.
I accidentally Listerine that one.
I was going to say, I feel like that might be, you mentioned there was a bottle of Bond in there. I feel like that might be that.
I accidentally sloshed that around in my mouth, and that just made everything.
Because that one doesn't seem high proof to me at all.
Yeah, it's not quite. It's lower proof.
It's not as high as some of those, but on my second drink there, I think it's probably about 110.
Yeah,
I think we're in the 110.
I was gonna say this is between 1 and 110.
Yeah,
and it's closer to the 110 mark.
Yeah, I think so too. That one feels good. Cheers. I'm going 8-1 on that one.
8-2.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on, number 6.
Yeah.
Number.
Definitely cheated us on a pour on this one. This is Don't let that fool you, by the way.
I like it. Again, you can't be wrong in this video because you can't guess.
I'm sure he'll find a way.
Next favorite video. Happy birthday, Nick.
Oh, I know what this is. Thank you.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
No, I do know what this one is.
Oh,
I know what it is.
Did you ever hear the story of the boy who cried wolf?
that is
It's good though.
that is different than
it's
everything
clean
we've had.
though. It's soft.
That has a completely unique flavor
Yeah.
compared to everything we've drank.
Yeah. I like it. I could drink. I could
I
take
like
bigger
it.
gulps of this and be really happy about it.
I like it. But it's such a departure from everything I've had so far that I don't know where to put it.
Yeah.
I
didn't want all high proofs.
The nose is very good.
Great nose.
Mouth feels good.
Mm-hmm.
It drinks really well.
I get a
But
lot
I
of.
don't know how to score that palate because it's so
I know.
different.
Yes. It's a tough category.
I don't
you
know
think
where
of
to-
drinking favorites is great, but like you've got rye whiskeys, you got rye bourbons in here, whiskeys. You've got low proof, mid proof, high proof. It's
Right, but
to us that's major different
that almost
categories.
that almost tastes like it's finished in some way. I'm gonna go an 8.0 on it.
Oh, I gave it an 8-1. I really like it a lot.
Yep. It's gonna sound weird, but I feel like that one would be awesome with a great hot dog.
Oh, here comes. You thought I was doing.
No, we're not doing the hot.
dogs.
We're not talking about hot dogs again. But
But we are.
no, but I don't know. It's something like really salty, very savory. I feel it'd be like
That's a
it'd be
ballpark
awesome
pour
with that.
right there.
Yeah.
7.
Number 7 of one of the greatest days of my life.
Me too. Oh, I think this is one of the top 2 bottles. I just know by that nose and that
Oh
proof.
man,
Shoot,
it's like a pillow in my nose.
just in the
It's
nose
like-
alone. This is gonna rival. This is
gosh.
gonna rival number 2.
I can tell that's high proof just on the nose, but you can stick your whole face in that and take a big old
That's
breath,
really high
and
proof.
it's not gonna burn you out. That's a flavor bomb. So much flavor in that pour. Oh gosh,
Here's what's crazy.
Oh, that's so good.
There's a couple bottles in here that do not drink their proof level at all. That I know for a fact. And I have no idea where they are yet, and I guarantee I probably at least have one of those.
That smells so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's making
my
me like
gosh.
multi-swallow.
Okay. Yeah, my mouth is like so much
It's
lighter in my
salivating.
mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I did write a 9 point. I didn't finish because I know it's a 9. I just want to give it one more. Don't tell me yet.
I've got my score, and my score is coming down to
That's a high proof.
what I want right this second.
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
really
all-
think that these both tie, but I'm gonna go a 9.3 on that one.
Yeah.
Because I was more in the mood for this pour right
Sure.
here.
This is going to be hard to beat. Number 2. I gave it a 9.0. Number 8.
8, 9, 10. Okay. Look at this one. This one looks great. This one looks great.
This smells like
Look at
this
that.
smells like all. It smells like all of them. I think
This
I know.
one looks
By the way,
vicious
I
as
think I know
hell.
what this one is. And I'm not.
Oh, this is so that reminds me of number 2. That nose is number
does.
2 nose.
This is a 9 in the nose.
It can't be below it. It can't be below a 9.
Because you can smell proof too. This has proof to it as well.
There's no way the palate's going to be so bad that gets below a 9.
No.
Impossible. Oh, it smells so good. I don't even know how to compare it. My voice keeps getting higher as the nose is going. I'm like, this is so good.
Right, Alvin?
Might be my highest.
Holy shit.
That is
I haven't
perfect.
even tried it yet.
That's the B word. That is
the
a
nose-
perfect B word.
The nose is,
And I mean
like,
balance.
I haven't even tried it yet. And
What's
I'm
the
like,
highest?
That's 9.5.
This is good.
That's butterscotch. It's like I just made a piece of toast and I put a shit ton
like a buttery pancake.
of real butter on it. No,
It's buttery.
and the butter just melted. It came right out of the toaster.
Holy
It melted butter, and
crap.
you just take and just shot butter. Oh, butter and salt all over your mouth.
So we're fat. I'm fat, you're fat.
This is a cholesterol killer right here.
I gotta try it one more time.
it'd be-
It's good. This is ridiculous. Like,
I have to finish this because it's rivaling an empty glass.
oh my God!
It's too
Take
good.
a long, slow nose off of it. It like changes in the. That's just gross. I love
I
it.
want to be able to afford
I
it.
love it. I didn't think it was possible that I'd be in this blind of 10, that I'd be going over a 9.4, but it's happening. It's happening. It doesn't get,
That is perfect. I can't give it a 10.
I don't know
what 10 tastes like, but I
but
just
in my
can't
book,
give it a 10.
that's what I'm debating with. Do I give it a 10? Because no matter, I was just talking about mood, which one would I like about 7 or 2 more, right? This one is non-mood dependent.
Great. Yeah, good description.
Like
of that.
you can give me that anytime,
Yep.
and I'm like, that's a perfect.
That
pick.
would, any day, any situation, this would be the best pour.
I'm gonna go 9.7.
I went 9.8. I have to go to
Number
9.
9.
I'm going right into it because I got to get that out of my head.
I'm gonna. Oh, that smells so good.
Oh,
Shit. I don't
and we have 10.
I don't know how else to describe this to anyone that's watching this video, but like, right when you think that you're like, oh, that one smells the best.
I kind of have
Easily the best. And then you smell the next one and you're like, son of a bitch, I don't know what to do.
If you ever been to a really old winery in a cellars, if you ever been to an old distillery in their rick houses, that is what we are getting in our lineup.
I haven't tried it yet,
Fruity nose.
but I get this vanilla on the back end of the nose.
Okay, hold on.
Strong vanilla. Ah, I love vanilla notes.
Oh, it is like a
This might be my favorite nose so
Ooh,
far.
That is good.
Nose, incredible. Absolutely incredible. That might be my favorite nose out of the bunch. But the palate is just it's a little bit weak for me. I'm going a 9.2 on that. 7 was a 9.3.
I went
That-
9.1. Number
Number
10.
10, last one.
sad day.
Makes me,
Not
it
really.
does. It makes me a little bit sad.
This smells like a gusher.
I don't know if anybody's jealous, but you should be. How can I differentiate these noses?
It's not harsh.
No,
It's really fruity. It's like like I said, a
no,
gusher.
it's not harsh.
Like
It
a Starburst gusher.
anybody can walk in this room and go, "Oh my God, this is the most glorious room I've ever smelled in my life."
It's just a typical Monday.
Ah,
It's not Monday, by the way.
no, it's not. What day is Valentine's Day?
That's a Friday.
It's just a typical Friday.
Just
We
a
recorded
typical-
this early, released it immediately. That's super easy to drink.
Here's what's crazy is this,
Crazy
for
easy
all
to
we
drink.
know, this could be 120 proof. This doesn't drink.
No.
Excuse me.
I don't see how that's possible. I'm glad that we almost went back to this one for number 10 because it's not going to
Yeah.
rank. It's not going to rank with these. With
Well,
with
it's- 'cause what we-
987.
what are-
It's not.
Yeah.
But
No.
it's incredible.
I don't know
still.
where to rank this one though.
This
God,
one
that's
is.
good.
This one's going to be an 8.4
I'm gonna
for
finish
me.
that.
I'm gonna drink some more, but that's an 8.4. Like
I gave it an 8.8.
8.8.
I absolutely
Okay.
love that.
I'm gonna increase that to an 8.6 just because like I had 0 problems after 9 pours.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna finish that one. I need to finish that one. So we're gonna go back, maybe readjust it. If we change any of our scores, we're gonna tell everybody. If you are like kind of playing along and keeping track of our
If
scores.
you also have to go pee, go do that right
yeah,
now.
very good. Very good time to go pee, even though it's gonna cut immediately,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna be back.
Bring a
giving you-
bucket.
giving you literally a split second to pee. We got
All right.
all our scores.
Yeah, so I wanted to triple check, make sure we had it all right. And we do.
Yeah.
And in 10th place of my favorite whiskeys, with a 7.75 great score, is the Old Fitzgerald 15-year.
I never had that, and
This
incredible.
is the only one that I've
really
never
good.
had a full pour on.
Yeah.
I mean,
So good.
it's a great.
So good. Last place in this.
Last place.
Trash. It's a great pour. Fantastic.
In 9th place was something unique I have to tell you about, so let me grab it. So this is a very limited release, 2024, our first heritage bottle from Planters in Nobleton's Distillery in Union, Missouri.
Well, I didn't know any of this was going to be in the mix. If you ever see these out there, oh man.
So you're talking about a
Oh, man.
national
Grab
brand
it.
with more
Grab
of a
it.
local brand.
Yep.
Nobleton's, it is a grain and glass distillery in Union, Missouri, in the middle of the Ozarks. 100% grain and glass, going on 200 years old, of 9th generation owners.
Just to give you guys a little bit of what we plan on doing in the future, we will have an episode coming. I don't know when it's going to be, but we'll have an episode where we have Demetrius Kane, the owner and master distiller of everything at Nobleton's.
Yeah.
We're going to have him as a guest on a show.
Sure.
He just doesn't know it yet.
Coming up in the near future. I don't
Yes.
know exactly when it's going to be, but so good. Everything that I've ever had there is top notch.
So in 10th, 9th, and 8th place with an 8.2 rating is
8.2.
Russell's Rickhouse Reserve.
So I have a question. I know you've got a couple of these, right? So we had a Russell's Reserve video. Was this the one in our Russell's video?
So this got first place.
Yes, so
Yes,
it
it
was
did.
this bottle.
That is that exact bottle.
Wow.
Well, wait till you see what got 7th place with an 8.5 rating, which is a great rating, by the way.
Okay, GTS 23?
22. This is GTS 22. We're talking a 138.7 proof.
This was super hard. Like, they were all so damn
anything, these are all
Yeah.
just amazing pours. Every year is completely different, but
good. Man, so good.
in 6th place with an 8.55 rating, we have,
Ooh.
this is another
this
Nobleton's bottle. This is a store pick. This is my personal favorite store pick. This one is called Soggy Sod. If you're looking for this bottle, it is gone. Good luck.
It's gone.
You better have a friend that has a bottle of it.
Everything we're bringing out Nobleton's wise, like, I can't get it.
If I give a shout out to our friend Keith, who probably has a case of this somewhere in his house. If he hasn't drinking it before.
He's drinking.
This was fantastic.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
All right, in 5th place, with an 8.7 rating, we have a Blade and Bow 22-year-old whiskey.
Okay.
This is one of my personal favorite bottles. This is my first super allocated bottle that I ever got. And by the way, this is the lowest proof of this lineup.
You're looking at 92 on
92 proof.
Wow.
This guy.
The fact that a 92 proof beat out the things here in our blind is that says a lot about the flavor that we got out of this thing.
Absolutely. And in 4th place,
Russell's 13.
Russell's 13.
I knew you would throw either a Russell's
I love
13 or a 15 in here.
3rd place with a 9.15.
You grabbed my Coy. All right, Coy Hill 2021.
That was the one bottle I grabbed.
141.6 proof. There's no way in a blind. I really don't care what you put it up against. Like that, this isn't going to be near the top. It's so damn good.
We've done this in 3 different blinds.
Yeah.
It's in my favorites for a reason, and it still gets top 3.
Yeah.
So,
it's so good.
2nd place.
So good. Oh.
This is a Willett
Wow.
9-year rye. And what's the proof on this
kidding.
one? It's a higher
This
proof.
was 133.
133 9-ish. So this is almost 134 proof. That was a 9.4. That was
chose this.
the second pour that we had that we chugged.
That was the number 2.
That was that.
It's
aspect.
funny that this one's called Kentucky Hug
And you said
because
that.
it gave that.
And you said that.
100%.
You absolutely said that.
Oh.
In 1st place, obviously.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, King of Kentucky. Weird.
So weird. Completely blind though.
Oh my God.
A 16-year King Kentucky.
This is Nick's bottle, of course. Like every
we
single one of
drink
these,
it,
every
bottle's
single
half
one of these
gone.
bottles is Nick's, except the Coy Hill. We've had this before, and and it was the greatest, really, whiskey experience I think I've ever had. I didn't know it was in here, but the second that I was like, "Oh shit, that's got to win," I thought you might have thrown it in.
And that was our. So here's the thing. It wasn't our first, second, third, fourth, fifth. It was our 8th pour that we had.
Yeah.
And this was the one where we said we didn't want it to go away. We just wanted to keep drinking it, keep drinking it, keep drinking it.
Man,
and that's
so good.
You know,
It's
that's the best pour I've ever. They got a 9.75 average.
These are all so good, and I wish this was a video. It's like, oh man, go out and grab this one, go out and grab that one. There's really not anything in here that you can go out and grab, unfortunately. But man, if you ever have an opportunity to try anything out of this
from
lineup,
here to there,
to there, do so. Price tag obviously matters when you're doing pours, but man, if you can get any of them, because really, like when you're dealing with whiskey like this, in my book, price is not a huge factor if I know that I get to try something that I might not be able to ever try again. So
absolutely,
like these are so good. This video has gone on a really long time. Happy birthday, Nick. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. We don't need, I put that little thing down there, love.
Post your favorite pour as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But if it's like some bullshit, like, I don't know.
It's like Krampus, we don't want it.
Anything Canadian, don't even comment on that. I'll find a way to delete it.
Thanks for watching.
See y'all.